Hey guys, it's your girl Jade Ashley
and Bria Van Cooten,
and we are here with our first reactions to Beyonce's new visual album, Lemonade.
Yes, I hope you guys watched it.
So stay tuned for more.
And let's get into the video.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just watched the Lemonade whole visual album. What is it?
It's
compilation.
It's a visual album. Beyonce, she turned it into a whole hour. Basically. So it was pretty dope. So
we had HBO, then it came on at 9 p.m. and then it came on again at 12, and then it came on again at 1, according to my friend Mia. But we watched it on Tidal.
She's the Tidal plug for me.
So we just watched it on Tidal. She released the album during literally at 9:45. It finished at 10, but she released the album at 9:45, which me and Jay called it yesterday. We were like,
yeah, if y'all saw my last video when the beat drops, I mentioned it and I said how much I want to bet exclusively on Tidal, Beyonce's new album.
And if you go on Tidal right now, it says exclusively Tidal.
But yeah, we're gonna get out of the chat and we just gonna.
And she actually, before we get into it, she actually named the album Lemonade as well. So the album is called Lemonade. Yes, she went from Beyonce to Lemonade. But we're gonna get into the whole discussion and notes that we took while we were watching it. So
yeah. All right. So I guess we want to start it off.
So we'll start off by saying.
Oh, we're gonna break it up by different sections.
Right.
So what she sectioned it off. So it's the first one was intuition. So I guess we can go with intuition and
then go to each section and we talk about our main key points.
Yeah. Well, we took down for our notes. So like we said, the first part was intuition. So I'll say for intuition, out the gate, one thing that caught my eye, or the feeling that I got when I was watching it, I thought about the movie Eve's Bayou.
Oh yeah.
With Journey Smollett when she was a little girl, Samuel Jackson, and what's her name?
Meg Whitfield,
Megan Good and stuff. And why I thought about Eve's Bayou, because she was saying something about her father. So, in Eve's Bayou, the father cheated on the mother.
And Megan Good saw it.
Yeah, and then, Matthew cheated on Tina. So, that's why I thought about Eve's Bayou when with the intuition part. So, what about you for your notes?
What did I write? I wrote two things. I was like, yes, come through. I hope that's going to be a new Ivy Park hoodie.
Yeah, she's thinking about Ivy Park.
Because Topshop told me that Ivy Park will be a continuing line, and she had this hoodie with a zip coming down the middle of her head. I was like, you better come through.
Oh, when she was standing in the field part.
That zip was life. And the second thing I wrote was just the quote. It was doors lead, more doors lead to trap doors. So I was like, oh, it was a deep quote. It sounded.
Yeah, one thing I will say that I have in my notes as well over here, and it says it right here, with each poem that she did for each section, I was like, she sounded like she could be in Love Jones.
Yes.
That I was with the poem.
Love Hole.
Right, exactly. She sounded like she could have been in Love Jones when I was watching it. So it was cool. But after intuition, the next section, denial. And with denial, one thing I put down, with the underwater scene, I was like, yo, she looks so beat, just underwater. I was like, Beyonce, she's like the Avatar. She like the Avatar. She an airbender, a waterbender, a earthbender.
What I really loved about that part was when she was looking at herself.
Yeah.
In it, and it was she was looking at herself. It was Beyonce, and then it was the Beyonce in the denial, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. And she just looked bomb, and
And then I wrote a connection too, because the part was called Denial. She jumped off the building, jumped into the water, and then I thought about denial, like the Nile River.
Oh, the Nile River.
Yeah.
Oh, look, y'all going to see we can be on history right now.
And I was like, the Nile River, denial.
Global study.
Right. Yes. I learned something in high school.
In high school, exactly. All right. So following denial. Well, I think the what's the song? Because the song is actually. The sections is a different title compared to the track listing. So what's the song I said with the yellow
Wait, hold on. I wasn't done yet though.
Oh, my bad.
I'm sorry. But this also, she had the yellow gown.
I was up to that. Yeah, I was saying that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we in the same section still.
Right. So she had the yellow gown. And then I said, when she came out and she had a bat in her hand.
She said, I'm gonna fuck me up a bitch. She said that. Yeah. I have it on my phone. She said, I'm gonna fuck me up a bitch. She said that with the bat.
She said, hold on. She said,
what's the name of the song?
Hold on. She said, what's worse, looking crazy? What's worse, looking jealous or crazy?
Yeah. We on the same part. We just
And then the part that stuck out to me, she said, "Never had the baddest bitch in the game in your bed." Because if you listen to Jay-Z's encore song, he said, "I got the baddest bitch in the game with my chain." So she included that, and she gave me very much Angels and Demons tease. If you listen to Tamar Braxton,
I hate that song.
Calling All Lovers. It was very Angels and Demons, and she was giving me "I bust the windows out your car."
Yeah, I bust the windows out your car.
She was giving me that, and at the part where she was driving like the big
with the big
Life.
Yeah,
she was giving me the Snapchat driver.
Oh, the Snapchat, the Snapchat driver filter.
Yes, I loved it.
So, but what's the name of that song, real quick?
Don't Help Yourself.
Was it Don't Hurt Yourself? I thought
Don't Hurt Yourself.
Oh yeah, Don't Hurt Yourself.
Don't Hurt Yourself.
With the yellow dress, Don't Hurt Yourself. That's my favorite song from the album so far. So yeah, the Jealous or the Crazy. I'd rather
a bitch. Yes,
I'd rather be crazy and stuff like that. So the next section was Anger, which was the gangster song. The yellow dress part is called Hold Up.
The yellow dress part is called Hold Up. The one with the gangster part, that's Don't Hurt Yourself.
Don't Hurt Yourself. And one thing that stuck out to me, she said we could pose for, in her poem, she said we could pose for a photograph, or three of us, because she was talking about like the other woman. So then she was like, oh yeah, because you know it's talking about like cheating and all that other stuff. So that's why everybody was like, what did Jay-Z get himself into?
Right.
So she was like, we could all pose for a photograph, all three of us. And then one thing she said was, you ain't married to no average bitch boy, and motivate your ass, call you Malcolm X.
Yeah.
And
that part was like,
yeah. And then she said, she was just going off, and she said something about if you pull us again, you gonna lose your wife.
And then she threw her wedding ring.
She threw the ring.
She threw it over. I was like,
yeah,
girl.
So that was cool. So you have anything else?
Yes, of course. I was like, I love Ratchante. It was Ratchet / Beyonce together. I love Ratchante. She had the braids, she had the fur, and not on no ordinary fur. My girl had the fur like off the shoulder fur.
Right, she had it hanging around her neck.
No!
Like it was like first it was on her,
right?
And then as that part of the thing was progressive, it's like the fur was like hanging from her neck. Like she was wearing a fur necklace or something like that.
And then it was a little. She had an Ivy Park 2-piece because I remember seeing it on Top Shop. She had the Ivy Park 2-piece.
Her boobs are great.
Oh my god!
It looks
and she was giving you
under boob. Yeah, her boobs are great.
She was giving you like hold on. Yeah, motivate your ass, calling Malcolm X. I said, when she had like this thing flash up real quick and it said, God is God and I am not. And that stuck out to me because everybody calls her Beezus. And I remember like a couple years ago, I posted a picture of like Beezus. Every morning, the Beehive wake up, I was like, Beezus, we bless you, we praise you. And it was like Beyonce dressed up in like the God.
Jesus thing, like everybody treats Beyonce as if she's a god.
And I love that she said that because she doesn't look at herself as no God type of God, you know? And people need to stop putting there's a lot of Beehive that's crazy. I'm not even gonna front. But not every Beehive person look at her like, oh my god, you're Jesus. So, you know, I may joke and call her Beezus, but it's like for fun because, you know. And
but following that was the Empathy.
Right.
And that one has Serena Williams in it.
That's my favorite song. And I'm still trying to figure out which one it is.
Yeah, because let me this is why we like trying to figure out the tracks, because the track listing is different for how it was titled from within.
Right. She basically named each section a thing, gave it a title that went with the songs.
Yeah. But it's like it's not the title track thing, but like a part of the movie. Yeah, it's a movie because it was an hour. So was the Empathy, which had Serena Williams, and
Serena was looking real thick.
And that's when they was on the bus, and what it was, how she kind of like recited the poem for that was kind of like when I die, what are you gonna say, like at my funeral or something like that? Here lies my wife, you know. And then she said something about having some bomb pussy. She said that
gave me my life, because before I even heard that part, somebody told me what she said, and I was like,
yeah. So she was sitting here reading like the obituary, like I guess what somebody would say like when they talking about somebody at a funeral. So she was like my wife. She was like, here lies my wife. And she said something with some bomb pussy. She said ashes to ashes to side chicks, bitch. Yes. And then she was like, suck on my ball. She said, suck on my balls. She
She said pause.
I had enough.
Beyonce follows all social media. She keeps up. Bitch said pause. I was like,
and then also it was a part where she gave me like Nefertiti vibes.
Yes.
Nefertiti
the wraparound
with the braids.
Life.
So and then also call Becky with the good hair.
He better call Becky with that good hair.
So yeah.
So then I was like, I love the she had on this 2-piece. It was like a suit. It was like a blazer and some like pants. I don't know if it was long pants or shorts, but that outfit stuck out to me. And she had like this. She had big hair. Big hair always sticks out to me, and it just looks great on Beyonce. And then she had like, I don't know what it's called specifically. Maybe I will look it up and I'll like put it on the video. But like when she had like the little Indian dot things, I love that. And she was giving me jealous tease. When it came on, it was very jealous from the Beyonce album.
Yeah.
So jealous. The kind of the beat and the vibe and the rhythm, it was dope. And like, cause when Serena was walking down the steps, definitely when Beyonce was walking down the steps in like the long cloak and jealous, definitely jealous. That's my favorite song on the album so far. I have to find it.
Yeah.
On,
okay.
Like, the track list.
So following that emptiness, which was like that real red scene. Like everything was red with that. The only thing I have, I mean, it features whatever song is a part of Emptiness. It features The Weeknd.
Yeah.
So I don't know the name of that song.
The song with The Weeknd is called.
Oh yeah, because it says featuring The Weeknd.
6 inch.
6 inch. So 6 inch is a part of Emptiness, and yeah, I don't really have too much notes for that. Do you have anything?
Yeah, I have. She was giving me Marie Antoinette tease because she.
With the leotards, with the white leotard.
Oh my god, this Beyonce is queen of the leotards. I was waiting for the leotard to pop up because I knew it was coming. Yeah. And another thing that I had, when I was watching that part, it connected with Formation. Because you know how Formation, she had the white leotard with the hat on.
With the hat, yeah.
So I was like, you can see, because she put Formation out first, and then Formation is the last one on like the track list. So basically, every song leads to getting Formation. Yeah. So you can see like the different outfits and the themes going through New Orleans, and then she gets to the end. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans. I'm back. Da da da. That's how we got to that. And I have something else. And the headpiece. There was a headpiece at the beginning.
Yes, with the red dress, and she was on the floor with the fire. Yes,
that headpiece.
It was dope. Yes, it really was.
Yes, that stuck out to me. As soon as I saw that, I was like.
Yes. All right. So following Emptiness is Accountability. Yes. So like she mentioned, she mentioned New Orleans, so she took it back to the NO, and she just covering like the local people. One thing I like about that, so she'll find like the locals and stuff.
I love that
because when she did Formation, I love the fact that she sampled Messy Maya, and Messy Maya is somebody that I was very familiar with in high school. So, but she takes it back to New Orleans. One thing I think the song that's a part of Accountability. She talks about her dad. She talks about her dad.
It's called Daddy Lessons.
Okay, Daddy Lessons, and then it was questions that she was asking, and then she said, am I talking about your husband or your father? So that kind of, I guess you can say, her thoughts on how she viewed her parents' marriage, and how she's seen them through her eyes.
It's kind of like coming into her relationship,
I guess, basically. Kind of like, she was probably questioning, like, is my father,
a reflection of her
husband and stuff like that, and is my father being a husband to my mother, being more of a father to my mother? It's something that had to do with her father. And one thing is, it showed like a video clip of like Beyonce with Beyonce and her dad when they was younger, and then it kind of like segues to Matthew and Blue,
and that was so cute.
Yeah, so
at that part, Blue, she's growing up and she's looking more like Beyonce. She looks so much like her mother.
She looks like her mom.
Yes, and it was so cute. And you saw Matthew and Blue playing, and me and Jade both said, so he does see his granddaughter.
Yeah, he does see his granddaughter, because it kind of like transitioned from then to now. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was like a nice kind of segue, and to kind of summarize what she's singing about in that song in particular. So
that's pretty much like the one note I had.
Yeah. So the next one is Reformation. I don't have any notes. The only thing I have for Reformation is she shot within the Superdome in New Orleans, and I remember
that was like a story,
like a couple of weeks back, like maybe a month or 2 or 3 or something like that. Y'all know I work in the media, so Beyonce, she was seen performing, she was seen recording something in the Superdome, but nobody knew what it was. So now we know that when she was in the Superdome, she was recording something for this, and that part just happens to be part of the reformation.
Right.
So yeah, following that
was forgiveness.
Forgiveness. I like forgiveness.
I think that's my second favorite part.
I think the forgiveness part is like the most intimate to me because Beyonce, she's, you know,
she has Jay-Z.
She has a natural hair color. She's playing the piano,
sitting on the floor with her headphones on,
and she's like singing. She
recorded that song by herself because
she's showing Alicia Keys how it's really done. You know, she
don't yell. You don't have to yell.
You don't have to yell while you singing the piano, while you singing and playing the piano. And then it's like real intimate because it's like her and Jay-Z, and you see, you know, I like that. I've never seen that side of Jay-Z really. Like
intimate and holding hands,
and stuff and all of that. And I know that's her husband, but you know,
we don't see that.
I'm used to Uncle Jay from Brooklyn from Marcy Project. So
you see them in the street when paparazzi take pictures.
Yeah.
If they're holding hands, we're like, okay. So but we don't see that intimate side of him holding hands and rubbing her face. It was very cute and very intimate.
I enjoyed that part. It was a really I'll probably say that forgiveness was my second favorite part.
Yeah, I love that because she looked so vulnerable. She was crying.
Yeah.
She was saying recording. I was like, yes, use Pro Tools. Y'all know I'm a music major. So I saw her using Pro Tools, and I'm using that actually this semester to record. So I was like, yes, be recording yourself, because you know I always say when she takes around that MacBook, something is coming. It's two things. She has that MacBook in tow and that short, ugly bob that I hate. That's the two things. And you know, this bitch is up to something.
Yeah, so, but definitely forgiveness is
dope. She was giving me Obsessed tease, the Obsessed movie.
Oh yeah, how she looked in Obsessed. That sounds like her hair was darker, but I think in Obsessed, wasn't her hair like orangey?
Yeah. But I mean, like when her and Jay-Z were in the bed, it was like Obsessed. Remember when her and Idris Elba was in like bed, and she's like, I want to go back to school.
She kind of did look like she was in Obsessed. She did look like she was in Obsessed when she did the forgiveness part. So I guess she forgave Jay-Z. We don't know.
Right, because this is why I love Beyonce, because her albums tell a story.
Yeah.
And it was going in order. The reformation before we get to formation. Then we get to forgiveness. Before that, she was talking about you better not do that again.
Yeah,
and now
lose your wife. I forgive you.
And then she had Jay-Z in it to let y'all know, yes, I was talking about that, but this is still my man.
Yeah, so it was so we know she forgave him. So following that, we have Resurrection. And this one, it kind of it features like the mothers of like a lot of the young black men that we've seen in the media that lost their lives.
Trayvon Martin.
So Trayvon Martin's mother,
Mike
Brown's mother, and then like other mothers that we may not know about, but was holding like the pictures of their sons that they may have lost. That, you know, whether we know or we don't know, and they all share like
which
similar
was really
stories.
Touching, because they like jump from each picture and they're sitting there with their like sons.
And I dare somebody to sit here and try Beyonce and talk about she anti-police, because I'm not with the shit, because she want to sit here and show love to her people and bring to light the issues that's going on in our communities. But we're not going to get into all of that. So we just going to
then, first of all, the thing what I hate about that stuff, say she don't say nothing, then Beyonce's not for our people.
Look, we're not going to get into it. We're not going to get into it.
It's going to be a whole nother video.
Look, all we know is that Beyonce is showing love and she's bringing to light, or she's showing that she recognizes the issues in our community. So we're going to move on from Resurrection and go into Hope.
Now have some notes.
Oh, for Resurrection?
Yeah. And then I saw some, fellow people that I know, Haley and Chloe. If you are a avid YouTube watcher, you see Haley and Chloe, they're sisters, and they like do singing videos together, and they were in the video, which Beyonce actually reposted one of their videos like a couple months ago. So they were in the video, and Chantel, who y'all probably know as Winnie Harlow, but her name is Chantel to me because I was watching America's Next Top Model when she came on, and she was Chantel. And there was a baby in the video. I don't know who the baby is, but
everybody saying it was Saint West.
Yeah, because he kind of low-key do look like Saint West. It's definitely not Saint West.
I don't think she played with Kim enough to be like, hey, Kim, let me borrow your baby.
And Kim wouldn't do that. I mean, she maybe would, because she don't even watch her own child.
Kim gonna be like, how can I be in the video too?
Right. But she don't even watch her own child. She left North in a hotel.
That's not my business. But
next one, we're gonna move on to Hope. And this is what featured Kendrick Lamar in this section. But the song actually with Kendrick Lamar is called, what did I say? It's called Freedom.
Freedom, yes, Freedom.
Because she had like the Freedom beat in the back. Yeah. And then she was singing, you guys know the song. I'm not gonna sing it now.
Well,
She's sick.
I'm losing my voice, so excuse me.
Y'all know the Freedom song.
So yeah, I don't really have no notes for that.
Yeah, that was basically kind of like in the trailer. when they showed like the Lemonade trailer. Remember
Yeah.
they showed like clips from that, but I didn't really have any notes. The song was cool. It was like freedom. I'm here.
Yeah. So the next
Last but not least
is Redemption. And with Redemption, we get to learn exactly why she decided to name this project Lemonade. And she showed a clip from, I think, her grandmother.
But before that, she was like saying, you taught my mother, and then my mother taught her daughter, which is her. So she was saying her grandmother taught her mother, and then her mother taught her.
And she's going to teach her daughter, which
Basically.
will be Blue.
Right.
So,
it was really cute.
And then it shows a clip of her grandmother Hattie. I think it was like a birthday celebration.
Her 90th birthday.
And she was talking about making, lemons out of lemonade. So then that's how you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's how she got the lemonade.
Which was really cute. And then you see Blue running around. And I just was like, it's really dope that, because it's like, okay, Mother Hattie had Tina, obviously a daughter. Tina had Beyonce. She has 2 daughters. She has no sons. And then Beyonce, her first child is a girl. So it was like, that's like really crazy how it just passed down. And she also showed like love, like people in love and couples and stuff, which is cute. She had her and Jay-Z. She had
wedding clip, Miss Tina and Richard Lawson wedding clip.
It was really
She
cute.
showed a clip of her when she was pregnant with Blue.
We're not even gonna get into that because
she was pregnant with Blue.
She was pregnant.
She was pregnant with Blue.
She didn't have no surrogate. So y'all need to stop it. She already made Life is But a Dream, and now
we're not gonna get into that. That's old news.
I'm sorry. I just get passionate because y'all always try my face.
We already know it. Whoever feel like they're going to talk shit about it, y'all not even worthy of watching. But anyway,
and then last but not least, it ended, of course, with Formation.
You heard the ding, ding, ding. Yeah, it wasn't even like the whole thing with the lyrics and stuff like that. Right. But I mean, overall, I enjoyed it. It's something. It's just true Beyonce fashion. Like you just never know what she's gonna do.
Like I said in my previous video, she just dropped Lemonade, dropped the trailer. We didn't know if it was a music video. We didn't know what it was. Active real line. We didn't know if it was a new diet plan.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like, Beyonce does things when she wants to. Like, I know she hears the people. She knows everybody's complaining. Beyonce this tour about to start.
I'm sure she looks for her comments.
New music at.
Even though she don't follow nobody.
She was like, I hear y'all. And she's like, I got something for that ass. And then she dropped the trailer for Lemonade.
And she tried to tease it with that little active red line like, here y'all go.
Yeah, I mean, but everything worked out. She got the active red line out. She got Lemonade out. She got
her tour starts next week.
Her tour starts, the album. So I mean, it all works out. It's Beyonce. You never know what to expect from her, but you just know whatever she's gonna come with, she's gonna come straight. It's gonna be proper. She's gonna have everybody talking, and she did not disappoint. So I loved it. So
and she loves doing visual stuff. Like she really does. And before even the Beyonce album back in the day, 2006, she had a whole album when B-Day came out of all the videos except Resentment. She had Deja Vu, that's when she released Kitty Cat and all of that. Like she been doing this visual stuff. Like this visual stuff is nothing
new to her.
She been doing this. And then I just felt like this, even though some people might not understand it, they might think, oh, she look crazy, American Horror Story, blah blah blah, but it was just so dope. I love the editing, like the part when she was like dancing and then it was like like it was cutting the water. It was just, I don't know, it was just beautiful. Like it was just it was something that I haven't seen in a while, and I love that it was coming from my favorite artist. You guys know I've been saying this, I love Beyonce. I love her since I was 9 years old. I'm about to be 23 and I love her. Like she's the one person that I have to meet in life. Like in life, it will happen. I'm putting it out there, but I just loved it. I thought it was amazing. I'm gonna watch it over and 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 over again.
I have one last thing to say. Just one last thing. I'm not gonna say anything else.
What happened?
I need it on iTunes.
You heard that here? You heard it here first.
And I said that in my last video. I said she's gonna put that shit on Tidal. I said, Beyonce, if you watching this, which she obviously wasn't, I'm gonna need you to just put it on iTunes as well as on Tidal. So hopefully I could wake up in the morning time and it'll be on iTunes.
It's not gonna be there.
So I can put it on my phone because I need it there because I don't have Tidal. And I love Jay-Z, Brooklyn all day, every day, but I'm not getting it. So yeah, I need it. She needs to stop playing.
It's your boy.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you checked out Lemonade, make sure you give it a thumbs up. You can comment below. Let us know what you thought about it. This is the Beyonce advocate in this duo here.
And I'm that Beyonce fan that's honest with you. If I don't like something, I'm gonna say it. Trust me, I've gotten many arguments with Beyonce fans because I don't care. I love you, but I'll be honest. but I love this shit. So
yeah,
I love weird shit like this. So.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you guys.
Don't
Definitely
forget,
head over to Jade's channel.
Head over to her channel.
Subscribe.
So comment, like, subscribe, and share.
Yes, so
and
I'm Bria Van Cooten of Bria's Closet.
Jade Ashley from When It Be Drops, and we will see you guys next time. So
peace,
peace,
love.
Bye guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.